Hey guys, this is Jerry Visca, your Y guy and publisher of Defyeneurs, and welcome to the 2018 Y issue. This is the fall World Help by You issue, and this is the inside cover, featured inside cover live interview with Chantal Watier of London. Chantal, welcome.
Thank you. Very excited to be here with you, Jerry.
I'm so excited about this live interview. It's the final interview, and you're the inside cover, and you're also one of the featured authors in our newest book, I Know Why. So you can tell we're excited about you, Chantal.
I share the excitement. Thank you.
So Chantal, I'm going to get into Space to Grow, which you're the founder of, this Space to Grow studio. I mean, just saying the word Space to Grow makes me want to grow in that space. And I'm so excited, especially with the launch events and the excitement. There's a quote that you share in your profile, and I want listeners to hear it. It goes like this: I aim to positively impact the world through my bright, infectious energy. I mean, one only needs to look at you and spend 3 seconds with you to be infected by this energy. It's incredible. So share with us, what has knowing why over this journey now with us, what has it inspired in you?
Well, it's an unending awakening of passion, inspiration, and it's about reaching other people's inside. And so by getting to know myself, I am able to reflect in others what is true for themselves as well, giving them permission in other ways to be true to themselves. And so
I love that.
Why, for me, is giving permission to others to do the same, to just look with them and find their own why.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So giving permission, that's a big thing for you, giving others permission to shine, others permission to dig in. Let's just stay with that, because I really admire your work around that area. Why do people prevent themselves? Why do they stop themselves from giving themselves permission?
That is a good question, and I think that truth is different for everybody. But for me, my personal experience really shifted once I did give myself permission to just shine, step into my strength and my truth. And so it's not like others need permission, but because we value so much other people's opinion and perception of us, sometimes in my work as a trauma therapist, all they need to hear is, you have permission to do this right now. You have the right. You're allowed to do this. And for some odd reason, those words just sometimes lifts the barriers.
I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. There's another quote you share here, Chantal, in your profile. It goes like this: I exist to connect the world with the light, to help others access the confidence within, to pass through the fear and into shameless acceptance. I love that. Shameless acceptance. So share with us, how will knowing why, especially in that light, change the trajectory of our world?
When you are aligned with what is really true to you, what feels right, what your soul's mission is, it's like if the doors open. And it's one of those things that knowing why just guides you, and you remove all of the shame and the guilt and the expectation, because there's a bigger purpose that drives from within. And so the light within, we have it all. And shame, culturally, however it came about, is often in the way. And so, not to say that I live 100% shameless acceptance. This is why it's a daily practice of mine.
Yes.
Continue to thrive for.
But see, that's what I really admire most about you. You're the ultimate why timer, Chantal, because it's not about perfection. You're becoming the very thing that you're seeking. That's that expression I have: be what you seek. And you're becoming that light within. You don't have it all figured out, and you probably never will. Neither will I. But you're becoming that, and that's where that infectious energy is. And that's what I admire so much. There's another quote.
Rhythm, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rhythm, like plants. And so different season, that's why Space to Grow. And so maybe one year I feel like I have it more than a different year. It's same for a plant. It's like that plant bloomed more beautifully last year, and we don't know what next year holds. So it's continuous.
That's very good. This continuous ebb and flow, this continual growth. Okay, I want to get into your work. First of all, as a trauma therapist is phenomenal. Your chapter in our newest book, I Know Why, is thought provoking and just riveting, to say the least. It's fantastic. I want to get into space to grow. Tell us about this vision that you have.
Well, I'm very proud of it. I'm sitting in Space to Grow right now. It's beautiful, and healing is about the ideal condition. So my intention creating this space is to create the ideal condition that stimulates growth in all person that walks through. So on all levels, emotional, physical, spiritual, mental. And so I have this big wall of diversity in the studio, and it's about bringing together different people, different energy, different perspective, and promoting shameless acceptance of that diversity and really stimulating growth, your natural growth. So organic.
I love it. Okay, I love this. I'm taking feverish notes, by the way, listeners. This is like good stuff, right? And, really inspired leaders take great notes. How can people get involved with Space to Grow? Where can you send them? How can they get involved?
Well, either through the website, with me directly. I do have some people on the team as well. So it is a collaborative healing and teaching lifestyle studio. So I am seeking collaboration. So I do my trauma work out of one office, and there's multiple offices plus a studio. So there's 2 branches and the tree logo. So there's different branches. There's the rental branch, so you can actually just rent the space to do workshops or events. And my role would be to support that workshop and support you in establishing that workshop in whatever way I can. But there's also a different branch of services. So I'll have people in place that will offer either Reiki, reflexology, massage therapists, and myself, the trauma healing. So it's a collaborative
Amazing.
effort. This is why I love the book as well. It's really
It's
reflecting
beautiful.
of we are stronger together, we rise by lifting others, and we heal in connection with ourselves and each other.
I love this, but this healing journey. So anyone that's on a healing journey, Space to Grow is definitely a destination for them to nurture. What's the website that you want listeners to write in?
So it's spacetogrowstudio.com.
Excellent, excellent.
Spacetogrowstudio.com.
There's another quote in your profile on the inside cover. Again, Chantal Watier, the inside cover. It's one of our most explosive end of the year fall issue. It's the final issue of 2018. And I love that Chantal's on the inside cover. And we call this Connecting the Light Within, which is just such an explosive capturing of that energy. But you share this quote that goes like this: personally and professionally, I intend to create a space to grow that stimulates healing, teaching, and living for the mind, body, and soul. So staying with that, with this incredible energy of Space to Grow, knowing why, and you know that now, knowing why, what do you believe is possible for you, for Space to Grow, for all the collaborators?
Well, it's endless possibilities. I mean, as much as there's space, there's possibilities for growth. And so endless. And that's why it's personally and professionally, because it's not just at work. I created this space so that I live the lifestyle. I'm here at home in my space, but it's a shared space, and it's created to support each other to grow.
I love that. I love that. We got to get 1 million people doing this amazing looking logo together. I want to throw this question to you that's going to take it. I don't do this with every definer, but I do it with the ones that really want to go deeper. And with you, Chantal, years from now, and I'm talking years from now, when you and I are no longer part of this physical realm, we're out there doing some other things on a spiritual level at that point. And let's say about, 50, 60, 70 years from now, people are holding this book. Your family members are holding this book. And they're reading about you and the generations that you've impacted, especially with your vision for Space to Grow. What would you want people to say? How did Chantal Watier live her life?
Authentically, I'm hoping that it's a ripple effect that continues to go. And it's not about me, it's about the universal energy that resides within us all. And that I just point inside to say, you have it, it's inside of you. Don't look elsewhere, look within. I do believe that if we don't go within, we go without. And so I want people to just remember that it's within themselves, and Chantal helped them remember that.
It's beautiful, Chantal. So
It
Chantal,
is remembering, like as a member, a member of ourselves.
that's fantastic. I love that. I love that. So Chantal, on July 27th, this is the launch of probably the most explosive collaborative book we've ever done in our 18-book career. And you're a big part of that. You're part of it because you're combined with both publishing projects that work together. And it's being released on what we call Worldwide Day. And we've got stuff happening all over the world on this special day. My hope is that a whole bunch of people on Worldwide Day, July 27th, are planting some seeds in Space to Grow. But share with us, what has the journey been like for you becoming a published author in such an explosive global book?
Well, again, it's rhythm. There's been some excitement. There's been some difficulty and challenges. It was a little bit harder than I first anticipated, although it's just a short chapter. It took a lot of reaching within, especially with everything else, you know, launching Space to Grow, being a mom, life in general. I really wanted to put my heart and soul and truth into the words on the paper. So that took some vulnerability and some strength, but it was very rewarding. And I'm honored to have this opportunity and to be supported by you guys. I mean, that changes everything, because it's not just me going, oh, I'll put some writing. There's a deadline, you have to, and it just pushes you to those limits, to those inspired actions, as you call them. So thank you for that. I'm excited.
Thank you so much. Chantal Watier of London, founder of Space to Grow Studio. She's on the inside cover of the final 2018 issue, the World Help by You issue, the Y issue. And we're so excited about the energy of Chantal as a published author, and I know why. On behalf of Defyeneurs and everyday people worldwide, Chantal, I want to thank you for stepping into your deeper why, because the world is truly helped by you.